Hello and welcome back to Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer, where we continue on with our Lindon campaign. So where we left off, we have taken Mengelin, we have given Mengelin over to the Dunedain. They gained substantial garrison of some Dunedain bodyguards. Some Barrow Whites attacked, we defeated those Barrow Whites, and more Barrow Whites are back to annoy us on them. And we are attacking Matrife, which means we are at war with Dunlop. There, that's just a quick recap of everything from the last week, because I have not been playing Divide and Conquer for a while. I just wanted to make sure I've got everything up to speed. So, a quick few updates before we actually begin. As you've probably noticed, the video length has been hopefully brought down to about 40 to 30 minutes. Two reasons for this. One, I want to try and make these videos shorter, because I don't have as much time as I used to. And it took about 2 hours just to upload because I had to sort out implement the music as well. Depending on how long this takes to finish and set the music up for this video, to determine if I set up the music for future videos, I may not have enough time in the mornings to get this done. I have now got my official time for my working hours, so yeah, whenever I can, I will try and get one of these videos recorded. I already have the videos done for and Tuesday. This is done on Monday, just to get everything out of the way. Yeah, just looking at what the now can see here, got a big army of Dublin, but mainly elite crap. They're fine with. Also, it looks like it's in Enid Whitelands, so we should find them. Looking elsewhere, we have 3. Lord Galdor is inside, 7 of a watchtower here. And yes, Ithradota, where do I want you to go? No, I'm going to get some map information from my allies.
'Tis good to see you, my friend. How can we help?
Excellent. Accepted it, although it takes a while.
This seemed... Well, that seemed fruitful. Farewell.
It wasn't very revealing. I may have already had it, but...
My lord.
Just wanted to do something to try and make Dota
stopping
a better defense, which it probably did. So now looking at the army of Kurdan, we have quite a few weakened units, but we do. It is still a strong army regardless, and Matrife's garrison cannot even hold a candle up to the Kurdan on his own. Although the Berserkers could definitely give us a run for our money with their armor piercing. I mean, they've got a lot of nice things. They frighten, they're effective in armor, you can hide in woods, fireball, fighting in woods. They are pretty good all around fighters. Kind of scary. But elsewhere we have our elites, the Sindar and the Thundar, into Niflond. And your units like the Salary Guards will be moving off elsewhere. We'll only want the elite as Niflond. Once we get attacked by the Ardenaim or the Umbrim invasion, whatever you want to call it, we are going to be beset by a large force, and we need to be ready.
For the light.
That includes having several units of cavalry,
my lord,
decent archers to help bring down the. Because I mean, I'm just going to say this now. There's a slight cheat. I say cheat in hyphens because can actually stop the AI from being able to defeat you, because they don't set up one turn to set up siege equipment. Go in straight away with their catapults and ballistas. If you can destroy them before they can destroy your gates, they will instantly lose, and they'll lose everything, and they won't come back. That's just a bit of information for you in case you didn't know. Obviously, I'll probably end up doing that unless I can actually prepare a massive army in Mithlon. But to be honest, either way, I'm not going to be able to fight them off easily. They will be bringing up their elites, and that's still scary. Now let's end the turn. We've done our talking. Now it's time for action. Royal Farward and Farward are looking very, very tasty. However, we don't want to stretch our numbers too thin. Don't forget, London still owns a lot of land. Until we can clean them all out of from this side of the river, then we can't guarantee that they won't be able to reclaim their lands. Once we manage to hold Farbad and Royal Farbad, we should have the remaining regions in the area. And with those extra regions, if we build the ports in those regions such as Royal Farbad, Siduri I think still needs a port. Or no, it's Dolvorn that still needs a port. Once we have all the ports in the regions we can then officially make the Eldarim Way. Which would be very good for us. Very, very good for us. Now, I'm more than willing to just continue siege out Matrife, but I want to be trying to claim other regions while London is still preparing a force against us. Because even though they've got Endwife to worry about, and we're no longer fighting Endwife, we need to consider, will they focus us or will they focus the enemy? And they did exactly what I thought they would. Cut us off our friends, but we can still reach them.
Like the wind, we will need the elven warriors.
Slightly longer route. And we will now bring up the unit of Dolvorn.
My lord, elves, come on! For the light.
This is a rather decent army, however, it was again built by Corions and is not high enough to handle an army larger than just one more unit. Going towards besieged. Oh, I did not see this coming. We may need to move back a bit.
Elves,
Hector Bregost. Dolvorn. Paul Willishar, I think should be fine. I don't want to risk this. Oh, but we can't exactly surrender Paul Willishar either. Seems to be ignoring Siduri, which is not good either. If we can attack the tribe, we attack it now.
Engage!
Captain Dagger, Captain Gormadok, and Captain Wildmen. That's a very terribly pronounced version of that name, but oh, whatever. Clan Hunters, rather crappy melee fighters with pretty decent early tier archers. Learning horsemen, not the best cavalry in the world, but they're pretty good for starters. I'm actually going to try something rather risky. But backfire on me. Nope, they still want to fight me. So if we can defeat all of these now, we won't have to fight in the city. So they will be coming to our left and the top left of the map. Let's set save in case the game glitches. And in we go. It should be a rather easy fight as long as we can bring down as many of them as possible. The main army to focus down is the army in the settlements in Matrife. Once we've defeated them, then the rest of it will just be a doddle. And I do believe we will only start sacking more settlements the closer we get to Farbad. As I said, I believe they're going to come to our left. I'm going to set up my mariners to the left. My long spears in the centre to deal with hunters. That's a stupid idea. Why would I do such a thing? We use them to defend against the horsemen, not the hunters, because that would be stupid. Needed some to beat the hunters. Best to use archers in spread out formation. Unless I've Kurdan in the wings waiting. Long spears.
The enemy are
break off.
in reinforcements.
Okay, so where is each army coming from? So this is the settlement army coming to attack us from Trafe. I'm just gonna keep butchering the name. Sorry. So that's the army of clan hunters. So I actually attacked the other army of only one landing warband, which or Dunning raiders, which they're not exactly scary. They're not anti-armor, anti-infantry, anti-cavalry, but they are still a threat. And I will charge them down. Try and deal with that threat. Mariners will be dealing with the settlement army and clean them up. I will send some of my archers over to deal with them as well. Then we bring others here to keep the clan huntsmen occupied. Have the long spears set behind them and Kurdan behind all. Ready, break. Let's not have both of them charging in the same location, otherwise one charge gated. we're going to be prepared for our charge. Here we go.
Ready your mounts.
The lives of the elves. For victory and glory. 191 for 147 in one charge. That's beautiful. And the next charge, in they go. Oh, we lost one already.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
That's where we can start shooting down these clan hunters. Obviously, not all of our guys can shoot yet, so we'll shoot the horsemen. And we'll have our long spears set up in the front. These units focus down the spearmen, no, the berserkers, definitely the berserkers. Pause for a second so I've got a quick view of everything. Horsemen getting shot down by units of archers. These two are focusing down on the clan hunters, which are still not in range to shoot us. I will have Kurdan move into them. Long spears can move into the horsemen, and this unit of Sindar cavalry can begin to charge. But these about exactly the same. This time into the rears of them. No, not the horsemen. Because now use Power of the Eldar. See if I can. Enemies have bay. Back our archers, or they get caught up in melee. Come on, quick. Move it. Come on. Over there. There, the Mariners have got those spearmen traps, but these axemen are coming to our archers over here. And have to move some of our long spears around that. Kella's doing well against those horsemen. Hunters are already routing.
Only half the enemy force
We're
remains.
going to have
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
berserkers. The long spears set up here. You shoot, have the... And that's those spearmen routing. Have these three units avoid the axemen so they can get shot by our other bowmen. Have them charge into the berserkers. They're slowly being down. Now these two over to the raiders. And these two move out quick. Okay, have all of them move out. I have no idea why you think charging back into them was a clever idea, but you've just lost a lot of lives. Keep shooting at axemen. Cavalry charging back to the berserkers.
The enemy are badly
There we go,
wounded.
everything's coming
They
together.
have lost half their men.
These units shoot the raiders. These units just slowly walk away. And that is micromanaging elven archers to a T. Must admit, I don't think I did really well with this. That's only
They have
2%.
lost half their men.
So we lost very little this fight. In fact, most of those losses are in that one foolish mistake the archers made, and just in our cavalry, which again against Dunland are okay, but are not needed in massive numbers.
Our men have
Just
slain
one
the enemy
good
general.
charge from
Their
even a
aim
small
is
unit of
to
cavalry is good
recruit
enough
the
to make
will
any
fight. The enemy army flees from
militia
the
tier
enemy general
gun landing
flees
unit
like a
rounds.
coward he is.
And there goes the second captain. And there's a third captain somewhere that's pretty certain that's going to get shot down soon. Yep. Call that the battle.
Awed by the
Lost only
victory we have
24
won
and they
here
lost
today.
together 800, 900, 1,000. They lost over 1,000, we lost only 24 elves. Pride will be folly that disdained help and counsel at need. That's for second Minas Tirith. In Minas Tirith. Things are going well. I feel like I should apologise a bit for my rather negative attitude reaching the end of those DE Dying overviews. It was just getting so difficult to try and show off everything while also getting attacked by the AI. I should have just decided to either not just do it without the AI in the battle, and then do separate like experience tiers for the heroes separately. But again, that's you're not always going to get everything perfect the first time. I haven't even been doing YouTube videos for over a year now. So give me at least some credit where credit is due. I've done well for how long I've been doing it. So now the Trife has no garrison. We must defend these lands. Claim it unhindered. I'm gonna fuel the populace. We've defeated their wretched armies. Our public order. Any other ways to help boost public order? In does not do anything. I thought I gave it a public. Oh wait, no. Later tiers of entertainment gives public order due to hackers. Yes. When we could indulge into, I probably would have bought Hall of Song. Now we have Matrife, we can go for Kaz and Argond. And when we have both those regions, we can go for Farbad. But we also need to take Koloniak point of view. If the landings decide to attack Dunedain, or vice versa, it's most likely Koloniak will fall to the Dunedain. However, they have the goblins that live. They have a lot of land. They have all of this land in the south. They've really pushed out far. This is really scary because what's going to be like in the future when the Ultimate Mountains are restricted to regions and Gundabad is going to be up here. I feel like Angmar may actually become a more successful faction in Total War once Gundabad is made a faction, or whenever 5.3 is released, whatever you want to call it. Patch 2.3, Gundabad patch, whatever. I'm just probably end up calling it the patch name. Let's have a quick look at Argond. Very small garrison, so we could claim it rather easily. This army, however, we need to what units can we find?
Elves. Yes. Onward. Reinforcements.
Okay.
Come, my brothers.
What to do next?
Like the wind.
Place up a tower in over here and sit in this fort for a while.
Once more. Enter it.
While I wait for Captain Taran to do something. As he moves towards us, he's more likely to attack the forts, if he's to attack anything. Otherwise, he will retreat to Farbad. If we can actually claim Farbad, Royal Farbad now, we're blocking off the channel of landing recruits. Not likely they're going to have to make it from Argond. Maybe they do. Their culture, hard to tell. Middlemen. Okay, so they are the middlemen. You can actually recruit their clan spearmen and axemen from Argond. Maybe this building allows them to do. Other than that, Karas is not likely. Yeah, they've got nothing at Karas. That's a new region. And the same with most likely Koloniak, although they probably have the ability to clan spearmen and axemen. At least a bit. Yeah, they've got the. So if we can take and hold Royal Farbad, we have to claim these other regions, and for that we need more generals. But we have two waiting down here currently, one holding Siduri. I think we kind of need to keep them in. Another that's going to move the Karas once completed these small armies. Plus, once this army suffers a few more casualties, we may have a different garrison for Blegost, and we can get these Sindar cavalry back into the fray. Very nice. In fact, I'm tempted to move these out, but I think they're better in there for now, just for garrison support. But other than that, what else is there to make? Got some more units in Mythlond. Make some cavalry at Harlond.
For the light! Swiftly! Elves!
Units
Onward!
on.
Form up!
The artillery guards can start moving down to Fort Willishaw.
Swiftly! Onward!
If possible, I would like to have Gildor come out of Fort Willishaw and leave a general, just another unit inside instead. Although not likely going to happen because the governance is massively wide at Fort Willishaw right now. We have very little of our culture. If Dunham was to claim Fort Willishaw, they would have very easy recruitment. There.
Come and get me,
Militia tier units, so do be aware of that as well. Other than that, have a look around here at Dunlarak.
Approaching quietly.
Let's have a quick look at the factions we're fighting. Dunland. They are enemy of obviously us and Enedwife, but they are allied to Isengard, which is pretty obvious. It's the amount and Imladris. So the second we come in contact with Imladris, they're going to want to attack us. However, Dunedain stole a Region away from Imladris. Bravo, Dunedain, bravo. I only hope the dwarves of Khazad-dûm start pulling their fingers out their asses and actually claiming some of these regions from Misty. Otherwise, they're just going to conquer this entire world. Very, very, very easily. I know it was very easy for me to defeat them. That's the difference between me and the AI. I'm not saying the AI is just bad or the units are bad compared to Misty. It's just that when Misty Mountains just spams massive horde armies, and the best that AI faction can do is bring up like armies this size or this size, and you're against like 5 hordes, you're not likely to win. Even if your units are better, in auto-resolves you're less likely to win, you're going to suffer massive casualties. But obviously, because we have the choice to not auto-resolve and actually fight it out, we're more likely to save more lives and lose them. So let's end the turn. And keep moving around. We're going to need trade rights and map information with Khand and Harad, but I do want to get map information with Dol Guldur as well. Just so that nice little grey area is covered. But yeah, we already hold a nice portion of the map. Holding most of central Eriador, the Shire, Freeland, and obviously our home provinces of Lindon. I plan to expand through all of Enedwife into Isengard, up through Imladris, and down into Gondor and Don Amroth. I think by the time we reach the Ardenarium and Umbar, that would be our 50 regions, and that's when the campaign will be done. But again, this is just the scope of everything. This could take a very long time for everything, all that happens. Miranda's been besieged. We'll go through 2 more turns. Doom is under siege. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh wait, they get a big garrison there. They should be fine. Yeah, half that snagger, the rest of it is goblins. But they do have a general. They've been following my example. They've got generals. Oh, Dale and Runa broke their alliance, and yeah, everyone hates Dale. Oh, I feel sorry for the Kingdom of Dale. They're a nice faction. They are a nice faction. They're very unique in how you have to play them. And their elite units are so cool as well. They just keep getting knocked down from their high shot. No, their high horse though. That's the only problem. Keep getting kicked off their high horse. I wish it wouldn't happen. They'll deserve some more though. Obviously, you can't make them strong. You can't really make them stronger because in non-total war rules, you already have a very strong start.
Elven warriors.
I mean, plenty of allies. Only one decisive enemy in Rune, although Dol Guldur is almost always a good thing in the future. Yeah, Sidurian might actually be safe as to the Enedwifian, but once Londair falls, oh, we could be in trouble. Luckily, we've got the armory up in Suduri. What's the way to get the second form on this Hall of Culture, which we cannot yet make in Suduri. We are limited to only the basic armory, which is one unit of Elven defense, which is still good. Still good. No point saying it's bad. It's still okay. But okay. Back to construction. So very Corwiller Shah. You have the artist studio. Let's get you some dirt paths. Let's make it so my units can move faster through your region.
For the light.
I'm going to want you to on my lord. Then train to them eventually. Move out those bowmen.
Come on. At ease.
The long spears are a lot better in defending than they are in attacking because they can just hold the line so well. What about Buzzwood Doom? You're close to being able to get some archers, but everything else is just way out of whack. Again, I'm fairly certain if you compare the recruitment times to what they are now, about 37 turns for Sindar Cavalry, and it was about 2 turns ago when I got the stables. Yeah. So say about 40 turns. I think once I get to the Elder Rimway, their turn times compared to this are going to be actually a bit shorter, just because they are mountain dwelling elves. They are quite known for the love of the. I don't know what I was going to say there. The love of the mountains, and then mountain ranges like Nagothrond. Although I don't believe that was. Oh wait, was that? No. I'm just saying things now. Probably guess. I do want to move to Bregost. I do not need to worry about us right now. His army is very weak. Good experience, but very small unit sizes, so not even a threat. Granted, for this army, it is a bit difficult to deal with because only 1 unit of archers. But still, as I said, not really a threat. Not having to consider myself as a threat. And seeing that nothing's coming from Mitrife, I'm actually going to move everything for Royal Farbad right now.
Destroy it.
We need more than 1 battering ram. I don't believe we need battering rams for this. It's just take it and that's it. Once we have Royal Farbad, we are blocking off the channel between Argond, Cognac from the rest of Dunland. And once we start claiming these other regions, once we hold all of this, the AI isn't smart enough to use the boats to just travel through here and then attack a region like Argon. They will always try and reclaim the land that is directly connected through walkways. The AI isn't smart enough to use just use boats to attack a random area. That's kind of why the Umbar invasion. Now when I look at it from not playing I've or Gondor for a long time, I hard to see its importance. And it also gives the player a sense of, oh okay, we can do this kind of thing. Maybe we should do this more often because if the AI does it and they seem to be doing it well, why can't I do it and do it even better? That's exactly the kind of mindset I think the DaC team were thinking of when making that feature. Give the players nice sense of naval combat and actually stealing away regions far away from your home regions, even though sometimes it's not exactly a wise decision in the very early game. Claim a region that when you've already got a capital. But so like if I was to start in Mithlond and move all the way down to Umbar in the beginning, there's no way I can be able to hold Umbar. Best to wait for at least 100 turns before you decide, okay, I'm going to start claiming these regions very far away. So let's have a look at Cognac. Check there's no armies. No, it seems Cognac is actually quite deserted, which does mean Mitrife could be in danger. But if necessary, I'll just move away from Farbad, move back to Mitrife. Although, to be honest, I believe the AI will want to defend Royal Farbad, not attack Mitrife. But once we've claimed Royal Farbad, the AI's decision making will change again. And claiming Farbad may be the worst decision we can make if Imnardis were to reclaim Eregion. But those are just my honest opinions. So I believe it's time to end. And again, just checking for anywhere I can build stuff. Currently, oh, I just remembered, Bregost is only a village, and oh dear. I'm gonna save those Signal Cavalry by moving out. I'm gonna lose Bregost. That's the risk I'm willing to take for a turn. They may just walk away. If they do, then I'm letting the give up Bregost fight for a bit, which just means there's gonna be less people, which also helps increase the command of public order. Okay, even at low, it's still bad. Not as bad. It's just all the cultural unrest, and now it's just it's a mix of everything. Keep looking around, keep finding places.
Yes, my lord. Elven warriors. Yes, my lord.
Units, we're getting new units. I do want to move Gildor out of Corwilishar to take Casnernaled. Again, small garrison. Even a small army of elves is strong enough to defeat a small, decent-sized army of any other nation. Actually, we could leave Under Towers undefended for a while, just until we get another unit to protect it.
Warriors.
Which will probably be a unit of Longspear.
Sire.
I think having Bedithrin in Corwilishar until I can get some more units and help Paris Nunland will be very good.
For the light.
And then just leave. Yeah, take these Longspears.
Elven warriors. Elves.
Have them join those archers. Have them move into Under Towers. While Berthian meets with the things for Corwilishar.
We must give up the road.
Just ways to keep expanding out further. We could wait and have him move over to where Galdor is, but I think Galdor is perfectly fine where he is in Bree right now. He's giving us good money. He's keeping us out of debt. He is perfectly fine in Bree. Once we are able to start recruiting our own units there, of course, I may change my mind. I need to start considering getting Galdor out of Bree. But at this point right now, we do not need a vast military focus. We just need small military armies able to claim
by the light of
opposing regions while not losing too much in the process. That is basically the elves in a nutshell. Except you're going to take losses, so keep your armies small. Just try and expand wherever you can, and then just defend the regions where you don't want to expand out from. There's always the possibility that Enderwife could backstab us, or they could take Londare. But if they don't, we could move up the army from Siduri to Argon. And because Siduri is already getting the extra garrison troops, even though it could be a massive undertaking, like we could be failing in, making a massive mistake, I do feel trying to move out from Siduri and claiming Argon is mandatory. And they did not take... What are they up to now? Doing something. They just go rebel? No, I still hold... No, I don't. They claimed it. The damage level work in the Master Builder's Hall. The Bregos was occupied. I guess we're going to take it back again.
Assail them. Put them down.
Not only take it back, but defeat another small army of Dunman. The Mithlon we've claimed, we've got another unit of Palace Lords. Luion, he is going to remain in Mithlon, for he is going to be the general that helps keep everything in check.
Sire.
There. Oh, so we've got Dolborn with Blacksmith, which can now actually go for the ports. Or we could actually start getting some... another massive undertaking, which is worth every penny. The more units we can get at Dolborn to protect it, the less likely the AI is going to want to move for it and have to make me auto-resolve. Number Trife. I fear something like this would happen. Fionlag is moving up. Where's my diplomat currently? right there.
Yes, my lord.
I could move him up to Fenas Drunin and give the Trife over to my ally. And I just might. I actually might. Just so they actually have more regions. I feel like the Dunedain really do need more land. Because they are fighting a very powerful nation in the Misty Mountains and in Lardris. We're only dealing with Dun. As useful as Matrife as a region is to me,
Yes, my
it's
lord.
not mandatory to.
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
We're actually going to give away Matrife. We're going to give away Matrife freely
Yes, my
to
lord.
our Dunedain allies.
Always happy to deal with you,
Chieftain
trusted
Aragorn, how would you
friends.
like to have a new region? Matrife. And you'll also get a garrison there, I believe, but it is part of Cardolan, is it not? And all I want in return, this favour, oh great Chieftain Aragorn, another 10,000. Surely someone as rich as yourself can accommodate for these needs.
How could we refuse? The pleasure was all ours.
Farewell. And how well off are they? Oh. Huh. Well, they may, and dwarves are doing like us even more for
My lord,
meeting with their ally. I forgot they're at us.
I will only address you in battle.
Now then, if they attack us, they will not be getting this army. Rag. That's they need to. Well, I don't know if they ever need to sort out these names or to make them easier to pronounce. But this captain here, he will not be joining in the battle or far. But if I was to attack them,
Engage!
that's a different story. But if they were to attack me, it'd be around my circle of interest. And if they attack me from behind with that little army there, again, this army will not be on the taking part in the battle. It's all a matter of knowing when to strike and when to preserve your forces for a future attack.
It will be an honor defeating you.
So then, what? That's the thing. They've got these small armies just slowly surrounding me. I could attack them, but they could also just be there to try and annoy me. So we're gonna do one last battle and then we'll call it a video. Again, I don't want this to be lasting too long. Oh wait, I'm just gonna auto resolve it actually. Lost only 6. That was worth the auto resolve. I was gonna probably lose a lot more if I did.
Claim it for the free peoples.
We're gonna have to remake the artist studio, but other than that, I've just reclaimed Bregost. No big deal. Leave behind.
Elves, follow me.
Leave behind. Oh, actually.
My lord,
No, let's wait one turn before we decide. That. Oh. In fact, the small army we're preparing for Cole Willishark can attack the Caras Nurnaled. This army of Bregost can move to attack Argon, along with the General Baratheon, or leaving Elmar Florion. No risk I don't want to take.
address you in battle.
What's the risk we're going to have to take? We've got. Sometimes you don't have to take the risk, but sometimes you've got no. This is one of those times where you have to. Is the risk worth taking? And if it is, you should do it. If it is worth taking,
Yes, my lord.
what's the best way of dealing with it?
Come on, sire.
You don't have a good way of dealing with the problem.
Elves,
You're not thinking outside the box, and you're not thinking a way of
at ease.
actually winning. You're just trying to think of ways to lose.
Come, my brothers.
So granted, Belithrin's army is rather small. Add in these cavalry though,
Follow me.
and it does become a
For the light.
lot stronger.
Ready, elves.
Becomes a lot stronger already by adding in a unit of cavalry.
Come, my brothers. Elves,
So these pikemen are moving
onward. For the
ours.
light.
This unit of
Swiftly.
archers are going to
Seal
meet
our movement,
with
sire.
Belithrin,
At ease.
who is again moving for Caras Nurnaled, while our other army of merging probably of Bregost's army, Duri's army are going to move Argon. And once we hold Royal Firebad, we can, and these two regions, we can move up. What we're doing, again, we've currently given up 2 regions to our ally, but even though this may seem like a big undertaking and a mistake, it is actually in our favour because we're giving it to one to an ally, 2 an ally in need, And 3, this is still connecting to the Allies' regions, so it's not like we're giving them just random regions for no they can't actually use themselves. These are regions they can actually benefit from having. And in fact, giving them a trife is a massive, massive help. Already got massive dying culture. Obviously, nothing of the make from X, but still useful.
Elven warriors.
So, end the turn again. Like I said, we'll do some more setup, but then we'll call it the video there. I just want to see if this shortened video format is a lot more desirable for you guys, because obviously watching an hour-long videos, most of you guys may not actually have an hour to spare. Half an hour though, you may have like 10 minutes here and there, but you have to keep looking back on that hour video and you just think, where was I? Is it all making sense? I'm just trying new ways to make this more enjoyable for you guys, but also easier for me to actually do, because obviously I don't have all the time in the world anymore. I did for a why? How? Why?
This is our last stand, my friends.
Okay, apparently the neighbouring Brie. I did not know this. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Is Galdor dead? Probably not. Most likely not. Khan of Khan is dead. Oh dear. Ronald's horses once again besieged. Not know who, by whom. Khan's demise. Khan's coming close to defeat this time. Oh god, against that? Really? Really? You brought that up against me? Dunedain, please attack. Oh, that's beautiful. Please attack the sun landings. Just make you'll make my job and your job a lot easier. Yeah, the besiege Brie. But I'm fairly certain I've had to go and attack them.
Only address you.
Come, my brother. Assail them.
Yes, a 50-50. But even I know Galdor can win this. No problem. So, Buzzradoom. I will now get the network, or what do I actually get? Not much left to make in Buzzradoom. Got quite high in population. We'll get the mining network. And I may have to read more things now.
Elves.
Shoot.
Not possible.
Come on. Elven warriors. Elves. By the light of Elbereth.
My lord. Come and get me, you.
Okay,
coward.
first thing to consider. I can hold Brie. No denying I can hold that region.
Come, my brothers. Elves. Onward.
I need something to try and help
We can't
defend it.
get there.
And if my ally isn't going to help me, then I need to try and...
Elves.
If my ally refuses to make war with Dunland, I'm going to have to start making some choices myself. Okay, now I can actually move these units out. Let's see if I can just leave the slurry guardsmen behind. I can. I can and I will. I'll move straight for Carson and Led instead. Going for Argon.
Elves. We must give up the road.
I will only
See if Captain
address
Khan will
you
come out
in
to the siege Blegost. Well,
By the light of Elbereth. Follow me.
but no, keep Lethlin moving on to Carson and Led.
By the
But
light
once
of
they come into
Elbereth.
range, we
For
can
the
give
light.
them our Sindar cavalry.
Be gone.
And maybe another unit or two, just to give them
Come, my
the
brother.
edge.
My lord.
As you know, Archers is going to continue over to Lethlin. Think fun recruits. Recruitment centres now includes Mitchell Delving. They can be recruited quite leniently.
Elven warriors. Swiftly.
A lot closer to the front line than our other region. I'm gonna get those long spears now too.
Onward. Elven warriors.
Those bowmen.
Come on.
Actually, no, let's have those bowmen.
For the light.
Be them
Onward.
lots of Lindon archers, the Sindar archers.
For
And
the
then continue down. Teflon. Okay, you can. We'll worry about that next. As I look around, it doesn't seem like Lindon landings are up to much.
Yes, my lord. Swiftly! Conceal
Have our long spears
Follow
prepared
me.
to merge again with Círdan. Other than that, we're actually losing money again. Oh dear. Actually losing money because Bree's being besieged and all the other units that have been recruited. We're moving
For
around.
the light!
It's actually a good thing we're getting that mining network up. Yeah. Looking everywhere else. Something's being built. If it can be built. If it can't be built, then obviously built. Looking, Blagos is getting artist studio, getting the practice range in Dolvaunts, which is starting to there. Theory, we're about to get culture, start focusing on income before we get to our units. So then we'll call it here. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I will be continuing it on from now on in 30 to 40 minute interval, trying to make it as smooth as possible as well. And as I said, if this one video takes me a long time to finish getting the audio up, the background music, I will stop doing it in the future, or it'll be every once in a while I'll be able to bring the music up, depending on if I have enough free time. Obviously, I'm not always guaranteed to have free time to get these videos to include audio, but I do my best. I still do try my best. Obviously, some of you guys may lose interest, but for those of you that don't, I do thank you a lot, because this, obviously, I want to try and keep this channel afloat while beginning my new job. But obviously, in the end, I have to focus on my job more than this. I know it doesn't sound something like you guys may want to hear, but in the end of the day, I currently will not be making any money from this channel for a long time, because I need at least another 950 odd subscribers, and it's gonna be a long time before I get to that. But again, I do thank everyone that watches and enjoys my videos. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time, and farewell.